Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Dia. Today's video is going to be on my 2025 Sterling Ink planner. If you watched my last video for my planner for 2025, I was fully intending on using the Journey planner and I was really excited, couldn't wait to get it. I had pre-ordered it. When I finally got it, it just didn't live up to the standards that I was expecting. And I felt a little bit disappointed. Don't get me wrong, it's a great planner. It just had a few flaws in it that I didn't think I can get past. And I also realized that the grid is slightly smaller on that planner than it is on the Sterling Ink planner. And I really like the size of the Sterling Ink planner grid and can't imagine going any smaller. So that was another issue. If you haven't seen that video, I'll go ahead and link it. It's my honest unboxing of it and my first thoughts, and I am going to be giving it away in a giveaway on my Instagram soon, like within the next week or so. So keep an eye out for that if you're interested in the planner or if you're interested in trying one of these newer bound planners. I also want to say that the product wasn't horrible in any way, just like I said, didn't live up to my expectations. And I've been using Sterling Ink for the past couple of years. And I remember when hers first came out, a lot of people were having issues with the spine and different stuff, but I feel like she's worked really hard on improving that and she's done a really great job. And I haven't had any problems with any of her planners. So like 2 seconds after I stopped recording that video, I jumped on her website and decided to get the Common Planner, which is the planner that I've been using for the past couple of years, and it's this one right here. And when I got on there, I think I was just so anxious to get a planner that I knew I was gonna wanna use that I wasn't paying attention, and I clicked her daily planner, which is a new planner of hers. And when I saw that it had dated daily pages, I was ecstatic, and I went ahead and hurried up and purchased it because I couldn't wait to get my hands on it. And then it started to settle in, and I remembered that her daily doesn't come with a weekly layout. So I reached out to her and asked if I could please cancel the order and go ahead and order the Common Planner, not the daily planner, because I have been using this weekly format for years now. It started in my Hobonichi when I was using the A5 Hobonichi. I would do weekly planning. I love this. Whenever I look back at this, it makes me want to go back to whatever pen I was using and go back to the Hobonichi because there's just so much space. But, oh, and you can feel all the little impressions that the pen made. Okay, let me not go down memory lane here. I've been doing this for a long time. I even did it in the Wonderland when I decided to downsize to the B6 for the first time. Where is it? I started using it in here as well. And then I went to Sterling Ink, which if you've watched any of my previous videos within the past few years, I've still been doing my weekly pages. So when I realized there was no weekly pages, I kind of panicked. And then I decided, you know what? Let me go ahead and try something different. So I emailed her again and asked for her to just leave my order alone and go ahead and send me the full year daily planner. So here we are. It came in a box and it was delivered in very good condition, which has nothing to do with her, but the post office didn't beat it up like they beat up my other planner box. She always sends these beautiful cards with her designs on them and some of her little stickers as a little sample. I love those. And I'm sure you guys have all seen her planners are in the sleeve. Ooh, that's pretty, that's different. I haven't received a card like this before, but that is, oh, it's a calendar. It's a yearly calendar. That's really cute. I like that a lot. So, okay, I debated on, let me get this out so it's not all shiny. When I saw this cover color, I immediately fell in love with it. I have been using like the brown leather covers for the past few years, but I love this. And then I was torn between the gilded edges or the white edges, and I decided to go with the gold edges, because I love the way they look. Once they start to get all foofy and used up, you can see the difference between a new planner and an old one. Okay, so this is my first time looking at her daily planner, and first off, I love the way this feels. This, what is it, like a tweed kind of cover, and I'm gonna see if anything has changed. I love the way the pages stick together too when you first open them. She has a 2025 calendar, which is all I need, the current year that I'm in. She has these grid pages here for you to do what you want, quarterly planning, whatever. And then she has these pages, which I've always used in the past as like a habit tracker. But for the past few months, I don't know, I just stopped using it. I've used it for years. I don't know, there's just something in me that stopped doing it. And I'm kind of sad that I stopped doing it because I stopped keeping track of my social media numbers too. I'm gonna probably go back to this for 2025. And I just noticed something. She has it 6 months and 6 months. Where on here it's broken up quarterly. And I really, really love this layout here because this reminds me of how Hobonichi has it, and I like it like this. So I can't wait to use this again, actually. Then we go straight into the monthlies. So I guess this could be used however you want. Vision board, goal planning, whatever. But in her other planner, she has this goal breakdown, and that's not in this planner. And then there's also this blank section that I used like this. And I'm always kind of struggling to fill those things out, so I'm kind of glad they're not in here. It always makes me kind of sad when I see the quarterly goals section just sitting there empty. Okay, so I have November here, so I can start that, and then it just has all the months at the beginning. I love how she optimizes the full page when it comes to these. Let me see, let me make sure it's not any different. I feel like the grid lines are definitely darker on here. On the new one, that's been my biggest issue with this planner, is that the grid lines are really hard for me to see, especially once my pen starts ghosting through the other side. And I know that's kind of a me thing, not everybody's problem, because I'm getting older and my eyesight isn't as good as it used to be. But I also don't like a really bold, heavy line. So it looks like she did a really good job balancing between making it a little bit darker without making them overpowering. I feel like the papers, I don't know, I guess it's the same color. Maybe mine's just more used. So it goes all the way through December of 2025. Oh, no, sorry, January 2025. And then we start the daily pages. I think they have this page before every month here. You can use it however you want. I have no idea how I'm gonna use it yet, but this is where things are gonna change for me. One, I love that this has the date on each page. I do journal daily. I will have to say that when I went on vacation this year, there was about a week, I can probably see, where I did not write in this journal. Here it is right here. I went on vacation right here, and I didn't take my planner with me because I just wanted to relax and not be keeping track of my day. So I have all of this blank, and I have this entire week blank, and then we came back on the 25th. So when it came to the days in this part of my planner, I just skipped over them because I write in the date. But I think if these had been pre-dated, I might have made more of an effort to fill the pages in. I think I'm really gonna love that these are all pre-dated. At the beginning of every week, I will usually go in and write the date for the week. Let me see, sorry, I'll show you again. It's Thursday, and I already have Friday and Saturday and Sunday drawn in. And then what I'll do is usually over the weekend, I'll go ahead and write in the next week. And as simple as that can be to do, it gets old. I get tired of doing it. So I'm really glad that these are pre-dated. And then, okay, it looks like there is a whole blank spread between the previous month and the next month, and then it has this whole page again. This is what I'm gonna do different. I'm no longer gonna have my weekly pages, which I'm really trying to be okay with. One of the things I don't like about the weekly pages is that while I am in this section here, I have to flip back to my weekly section constantly to fill it in. And I use quick drying fountain pen ink, but sometimes it doesn't dry all the way, so you have to be careful before you flip the page. And again, as simple as it sounds, I get tired of flipping back and forth between these pages. Okay, stay with me here. Now, this is what's gonna change. I'm gonna still keep track of my days, but I'm gonna go ahead and use her timeline on the side of the daily page. And I really love that she kept it where it's 2 lines for the hour, so you have your half-hour mark in them. I think that's been my problem with other ones I've seen in the past, especially the Hobonichi one. On the weekly pages, it goes per half hour, but on the daily pages, it goes per hour. And I like to keep track of my days per half hour. So this, if you're new here and you don't know what the heck I'm doing on these weekly pages, this is kind of a memory keeper for me, and it's a way that I stay on task. I write in what I did, what I've been doing. Sometimes I'll put some pre-planning in here, but not very often. There's a lot of times I refer back to this to see what and when I did something. My husband will ask me, hey, when did we do that? And when I know I have to write down what I've been doing for the past half hour, it really helps me from doing things like scrolling through reels, because I don't want to have to write that down, and I will write it down if that's what I've been doing for the past half hour. So that's why I like these weekly pages. But now I'm going to be keeping that weekly layout right here. So I'm going to draw a line right here, and I'm going to go ahead and keep track of what I do for the day. And then I was a little bit concerned that I wouldn't have enough room for journaling, but I think I'm going to be fine, because where I'm going to lose some of the top and bottom, I'm going to gain in width. Right now, I divide the page in half and then only have this little half to journal. This time it's going to be divided over here. I'm not going to keep my to-do list on here anymore, because I've been using my ring planner as like my supplemental planner, and I have a daily to-do list in here. And I've been taking this information and transferring it over to this book, and I'm tired of doing that. I don't want to have to do that. I don't need to keep track of this every day. And then as you can see right here, there are so many days where this is just a waste of space. So we're getting rid of that section there. I do like to see what I ate for the day and what I did for exercise on the same page as my journaling, because they all tie in together with how I'm feeling and what's going on in my life. So like I said, this section will be the weekly, and it'll look like this. So just imagine one of those columns right there. And then I'll have probably at the top here, I'll make the space for what I do for my workout, because I usually do that first thing in the morning. And then I'll leave space for what I'm going to eat throughout the day. And then this bottom chunk here will be journaling. My issue with the A5 is that it was always too much space, and this has kind of been like my perfect size, the B6, and now I'm worried that it won't be, because I'm now keeping track of my week and my day on the same page. But I think it's gonna work, and I really think it's gonna be fun to try something new, especially since I've been doing this for so many years. Okay, oh, and look, quite honestly, what is with me and pages and ripples? This one has kind of the same ripply page that my journey planner had. It doesn't go as far. In my journey planner, it went all the way through. This one seems to be just a few pages. And from the outside of the book, there is no way that you can tell there are ripply pages in there. And I think the same thing happened with my journey planner. Oh my gosh, I apologize. My dogs are going nuts. Let me try to remember where I was. My son came home and my dogs were going nuts, and now I'm back. But I think I was just kind of wrapping it up and saying that I'm excited. Oh, wait. Was I talking about that? I think I might have been talking about the pages that are kind of crinkled. I don't blame either one of the store owners. I do know they take a lot of time to go through these, and even notebooks that you get at the supermarket sometimes have little blemishes and stuff on them, so it's not a big deal. I am going to use this planner. In the past, I've debated on getting rid of my weekly pages. Actually, when she first came out with this planner, I debated on getting rid of my weekly layouts and just going with something like this, because it can be a pain in the butt sometimes to keep logging what I'm doing throughout the day. But I have to say it's benefited me more than it's inconvenienced me. So I want to keep doing that, and now I just get to do it on the same page, and I get to try something new, and I'm back in my sterling ink. I really do love these planners. They're really good quality, and it looks like the grid is a little bit darker, like I said, but not too dark. Okay, and then she has the little side things too. You can't really see them because of the gilded pages. And let's see, she's got, oh, how many blank pages does she have? Oh, whoa, hold on. Hold it. That's a lot of blank pages, you guys. Look at that. She's got a lot of extra pages in the back. Not sure what I'd use them for, but I'm glad I have the option there. Okay, one other thing. This is my favorite cover in the whole world, and it's by Rowena at Sojourner, and I love using it, and I want to see if this planner is going to fit in it. My journey planner did not fit in it because it had more pages than this one, so it was too thick. But this one is actually thinner than this book, so I think it's going to fit, and that will make me very happy. If you're curious, this is the Getty leather, and I think she still has it, but she has like another version of it. It's like shinier now. And she's going to be closing up shop pretty soon because she's moving her shop to Arizona, closer to me, yay. The heck? Good thing Sterling Inks planners can take a little bit of a beating. I am messing this up. Hold on. Why am I having such a hard time? I better not be folding this. I have had problems in the past with my cover sliding in, and if you get like a piece of cardboard like this and put it in before you put your cover, it helps. Let me see. I don't know why I can't get this cover on. Oh, it's a little tight on the front for some reason. There. Ah, okay. I did it. It fits beautifully. Okay, I am so happy. I'm happy now. Now I have my planner for 2025. We'll be using this, and I'll still be using this ring planner as well as a supplemental planner to this one. I have videos on that. I'll link them down below for you. And I think that's about it, guys. I'm really excited. I can't wait for the change for 2025, and I'll show you guys how it's going once I start it. I hope you enjoyed this video, found some useful information. If you liked it, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. If you want to see more from me, be sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.